I'm just sending a couple of links. And WRAPSTAR Boxing Knowledge is coming live and direct from London. You know what I mean? From England, bro. Straight from my American and England audience, my European audience. I'll be live in a minute. Let's do this.
Tonight, I'll be eating crab, tater tots, and calamari from Shell Shack in Plano. Cheers.
I win again. Patrick. That's Sir Patrick. Ooh, sir.
Hey, WRAPSTAR boxing knowledge in the house, straight from England, straight from London City. You know where Top Boy was made? That's where I'm from, bro. Loving this boxing, you know what I mean? I just love this game, bro. I got a passion for this game, man. So let's keep cooking. Hey, my show today, the show today is all about, as we're going to get to the end of 2020, bro. So I just thought I'm just going to change the game now. Instead of talking about the fights coming up, I thought we're going to talk about who the next superstars are. Who is the next superstars of our boxing, of our era? You know what I mean? Who is the next Oscar De La Hoya? Who is the next Mayweather, bro? Who's the next Pacquiao, bro? Who's the next Lennox Lewis? Who's the next Sugar Ray Leonard? You know what I mean? Who's the next Chavez Sr.? Who's the next, the best of the best, Tito? Remember Tito Trinidad? Who's the next Tito Trinidad, bro? I'm asking all of you. I want to know who's the next superstars of boxing. Because as we know about boxing, bro, we got the most elite fighters out there. But only certain fighters in this business, especially in this art of boxing, sweet science of boxing, ever make it to become a superstar. To be a superstar, you got to have something else to offer, bro. You can't just be a boxer thinking you're elite in the ring. You got to be elite out the ring. You got to have a personality that the world loves. And you got to be bigger than boxing sometimes. Yeah? So the whole show for today, yeah, I want to know from the subscribers, the viewers, everybody from around the world. I've got on this channel. I'm blessed. Thanks for all the subscribers coming every day. I cannot be more blessed. You know what I mean? Straight out of London, bro. I got to speak about this because I want to keep my eye on the next superstars. I'm interested in the next stars and superstars, bro. I want to know who they are, bro. Who is the next superstar? Who's the next person who's going to change the game? Who are the next young boys who are going to come in the game and show us that they're superstars? You know, we got a list of these good elite champions. We got a list of young fighters coming up. But I don't want to hear about no Canelo. We know he's a superstar. I don't want to hear no Pacquiao. We know he's active. He's a superstar. We're talking about the young guns, bro. We want to talk about these young guns, fam. We're not here for talking about the old superstars which are in boxing right now. We got to make sure that we know what we're thinking about as a superstar. Who's going to be big in the game? Who's going to cause this massive audience, bro? Who's going to earn 30, 40 million a pop? Who's going to be that next fighter? You know what I mean? That's what we're looking at this show. So let's not get off subject. Let's keep this shit real, bro. That's where this show's going today. For the next superstars in boxing. Yeah? Because don't forget, even from England, bro, we had superstars. We had guys that were in and out the ring, superstars, like a Lennox Lewis and Nassim Hamed. Even Ricky Hatton, he tried to achieve greatness. And because he lost and he got knocked out by Mayweather, he only made himself into a superstar. That still made him into a star. He was a guy that had not the greatest boxing ability, but he made into stardom. You know what I mean? So there's fighters who've made it into superstar categories. And there's not many of them. So I need your help to cook this shit, bro. Because we know there's Roy Jones Jr., bro. He was a superstar. You know what I mean? Mike Tyson, he was a superstar, bro. So all these fighters I'm mentioning to you, bro, these were the superstars. You know what I mean? So you must have some superstars of the new era, of the new generation to help me cook this show for what we're going to do for a little while is talk about all the fighters that are coming up, but who have got superstar quality. That's a very, very niche fighter. That's a fighter who can capture the audience and the imagination of everybody to be interested in you. All they want to do is talk about you because you've got superstar quality. Yeah, that's what everybody wants. So for 2020 to finish now with our fourth quarter of boxing, we've got our last few fights left. But I want to know in 2021, who should we be looking out for the next superstars of boxing? Because even the names that we mentioned, some of them will probably not make it into superstar stadium. That's a different level, bro. That's something else. You're looking to start comparing fighters which were elite, but they never became superstars. So let's get this shit straight. Yeah, it doesn't mean every world champion is going to become a superstar. And Anthony Joshua, he's a superstar, bro. Deontay Wilder, he's a superstar. Tyson Fury, he's a superstar because they've reached heights where they've captured the whole audience. They've captured the imagination of the public, whether it's from their skill, their persona, who they are. That's what makes you a superstar. You know what I mean? So let's get going with the people that I think we should be talking about who got chances definitely to become stars and superstars of our era of boxing. So, as I'm going to start with some names now, I'm going to throw you some names, bro. Just watch. I'm going to throw you guys some names and tell me what you think. If you guys think these guys have got a chance to become superstars in boxing. Shakur Stevenson. This guy, Shakur Stevenson, he's a young attribute and a beautiful talent to boxing. Can Shakur Stevenson become superstar? Could he become a star and the love, like the darling of boxing? People might just appreciate Shakur Stevenson in another level in the next 2 years. Can you imagine the heights that this guy could reach? Can we imagine Shakur Stevenson as a superstar? That's number one. Ryan Garcia. Is Ryan Garcia gonna be boxing's superstar, bro? He got a chance. He's in the list. He's in the list. You know what I mean? He's in the list. But the top two, which are in the list, and the top four, I'm gonna leave them ahead. I'm gonna leave them till later, bro. We're gonna talk about those fighters later. We're gonna see what you think about the fighters that I'm mentioning now. Give me a second, bro. Just give me a sec. I gotta send a link out there. Just give me a sec, guys. Yeah. So yeah, man, if anyone wants to cook it with us, I got a couple of people probably coming up, and you want to talk to me about the superstars of boxing coming up. And if you've got a good eye for a fighter and you think this fighter is going to be the next star, so you might as well come up and tell us what you think about these fighters and who you think is the next superstar in boxing, right? Edgar Berlanga. Edgar Berlanga got a good chance to become a superstar. I mean, the man's got hype. He hangs around with Fat Joe. He's from Brooklyn. Seems to me Edgar Berlanga's knocking everybody the fuck out. Maybe he could make it into some kind of a star status. But we got to see. Because every fighters I'm mentioning to you, we don't know where they're going. But they got a chance to become a superstar, bro. Let me just get some of these messages, bro. Mr. Papa. What's up, Mr. Papa? Yo, Monnie. What's up, Monnie? Yo, MMA. What's up, MMA? Yeah. Milo. What's up, Milo? Yeah. Everybody's in the house, bro. Smash that like button, man. Subscribe to the channel, bro. You know what I mean? Put a notification up, bro, because you don't know what I might be coming up with next. So just keep in tune, bro. Yes, Papa. I'll read those messages in a bit, bro. But yo, look, we got these people that we can mention who might be the next superstar. So we was on Edgar Berlanga. right? Right. What about Virgil Ortiz? Can Virgil Ortiz become a superstar? Virgil Ortiz, I think he's from Texas. I'm not sure where he's from, but I know he's making noise. Can Virgil Ortiz make his own big fan base and become a superstar? You know, at the end of the day, some of the fighters are going in that way, right? What about Munguia? Can Munguia become a superstar? Has Munguia got a chance of reaching such heights to capture people and their imagination? You know, Jarrett Boot Ennis. What about our boy Jarrett Boot Ennis? Can he achieve superstar status? Can he? Yo, SSB, what's happening, SSB? Yeah, man, we're talking about superstars of the stars of what you think out of these fighters, can they become superstars? You know what I mean? Can some of them reach heights that are beyond boxing? That's the question, bro. Let's add somebody to the stream right now. It's L Dog's in the house. What's up, L Dog?
Oh, what up, WRAPSTAR?
Hey,
No,
man,
great
I have
topic,
to change
man.
the game round now, L Dog. I have to do something where we got to pick the top 5 superstars in the next couple years that we think they're going to leave the rest of these packs behind. So if you're happy to cook that with me, I'm just going to mention some names to you. And if you think you can predict the next biggest stars, then, you know, that's what we're doing right now, bro.
Yeah, I think I got like a couple, you know, guys I'm really looking for. You know, I like I'd say my top 3 are Virgil Ortiz, Teofimo Lopez.
Yeah, but I was leaving them to last, the Teofimo, but carry on, carry on.
Now after this, I'm gonna say it can be like a young champion, right? Like someone in their 20s who's a champion.
Yeah. Anyone who's under anyone but not Canelo and Pacquiao.
Yeah, I'm say so. Virgil, Teofimo. I like Shakur Stevenson. I like. I
What
think
about
Daniel.
Tank Davis? I have to bring Tank Davis into the picture because he's one of our pay-per-view stars right now, bro. And I've got him at high in the list near Tio and all these guys.
Tank Davis. I'm not so sure, man, because I think a lot of the guys he's around can beat him. So I mean, you know, he's a very good fighter, but will he be a superstar? You know, and can he stay disciplined? You know, that's another question. With Teofimo and Virgil, I feel like they've got the talent, they've got the skills, and they've got the discipline to become a superstar.
Yeah, but you do realize Tank's nearly a star now. So for him to become superstar, he probably needs 2-3 big fights, like serious fights, and his pay-per-views might reach into some stardom there. I'm just saying, imagine
Yeah.
Tank Davis fighting Devin Haney. Just imagine that he just changes the script on you. And then he goes and fights Ryan Garcia. This guy's could become a superstar.
That's true, man. That's true.
He's got a chance, hasn't he? Wouldn't you say that he's got a chance? For sure.
Yeah, I think if he wants to become a superstar, the guy he needs to fight is Teofimo Lopez. I think right now that fight has a lot of momentum. You know, that both of their names are real hot. You know, Tank coming off a sensational knockout, Teofimo coming off a huge upset. You know, I would say those guys, if either one of them wants to become an instant superstar, they got to fight each other next.
No, I appreciate that, but I want you to just let me finish some names to you so you can at least eliminate the names that you think are not. Munguia, because these have been thought about, and we've been looking at their following. We've been looking at how they've been growing in the last 1 year and where they're heading into 2021 in the momentum. Munguia.
Yeah, I like Munguia, but I don't think he's got really the skills to become a superstar. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think his defense is lacking, and you know, he hasn't looked too good in his last couple of fights. I think a lot of guys can beat him, so I don't think he's got superstar potential. But he's a fun fighter who I like to watch.
Okay, you kept it real and you kept it fact. Some people are not going to be happy with that, but at least you're keeping it where you need to keep your list. Errol Spence Jr.
Well, I mean, he already is a star in my
But
opinion.
can he become a superstar?
Like, you're talking like a Floyd Mayweather, Canelo,
No.
Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah, like we got to compare it to Canelo and Manny Pacquiao because they've left this mark that you've got to be worth 25, 30 million nearly a fight at the end. You know, you've got to be the people's favorite. You got to bring something to the table, and you know we got to see that you've got that star quality.
Yeah, I think Errol can become a star because I think he can. After Danny, he can fight Pacquiao, and I think he'd beat Pacquiao. And in beating Pacquiao and Danny, I think he'd become a star. So yeah, I'll say that.
Terence Crawford.
Yeah, I think Crawford can become a star as well. But in order to do that, I think he needs to go to the PBC.
But can you become a superstar with like a person who can be worth that kind of money per fight, where he's the people's favorite and everybody wants him because he's 33 now, bro?
I'm gonna give you the path, man. Let's say Josh Taylor, Jose Ramirez happens. The winner fights Crawford as Crawford's last fight on Top Rank. He beats them. He then goes over to the PBC, fights Manny Pacquiao or Errol Spence. He beats them, and I think he becomes a superstar.
Okay, so you think Terence Crawford has a chance to change it to become a superstar, which he does. I'm not going to deny it.
I do.
He has a chance to do it.
He got the skills and he got the names to build off. Like, that's the thing. He doesn't have to do all the promotion if he beats guys like Errol Spence and Pacquiao because the value will just come with it.
But let me put D Hodges into this because Terence Crawford right now is not getting all the he's just, you know, we know he's a Hall of Famer fighter, but he's not in no star or superstar status. He doesn't get that kind of money. People around the world don't really talk about him. He's not a fan favorite fighter, even in America. When I speak around all the platforms, they seem to favor Errol Spence, and he's the seems to be the fan favorite. Errol Spence seems to be throwing big numbers out there in America. D Hodges, do you think Terence Crawford can become a superstar?
Maybe. All you gotta do is beat Errol. Once he beat Errol, he'll be fine. Because he's already a superstar. Believe me.
Star. He might be a star, but he's not a superstar. Superstar is a fighter, which is known all over the world.
But it's hard to get to that level because there's a lot of people we call superstars, but y'all people in England don't even know who they are. And then there's some superstars in England, we don't even know who they are. So it's hard to become a superstar because a lot of people, I heard it on the other show, a lot of people in countries don't even know who Canelo is.
No, Canelo when you're in the boxing fraternity, for sure, everybody knows Canelo is one of the biggest stars in boxing today. Everybody knows Pacquiao is one of the biggest stars. And we're not going to include the heavyweights, like I told you. We all know they're big, huge stars. It's like anybody, like all these other fighters, right? Remember, like Sugar Ray Leonard became a superstar.
But they didn't know
became a superstar. Chavez Sr. became a superstar.
But not worldwide. Like, it's hard to get the worldwide where they know you, where they say your name. I can go say your name in a little small country and they know who you are. It is basically, there's a lot of people don't even know who Floyd Mayweather is.
No.
But what we're talking about is like sports fans who know your name and stuff like that. You know.
Oh, okay. No. Okay, I got you. I correct myself, but I just was saying, like, y'all got great British fighters I don't even know about. We got great Americans y'all probably never heard of. So it's like, I don't know who anybody's capable of being a superstar. It's all about how you do your career and who you beat.
Okay, let's introduce this brother, D Hodges. We got a really great brother here. And
Black Sports, that's my man. Black
I want him to introduce himself to the panel, D Hodges. Introduce yourself, bro.
Oh, man, salute to everybody in the panel, man. My good brother WRAPSTAR in the building, man. Thanks for having me on, good brother, man. You know, hey, it's been a while, man, but I've been meaning to get over here a little sooner, man. But, my schedule has been kind of crazy, man. But I'm glad I was able to get on here and chop it up with you for a little while anyway, man. I got an early morning.
All right, let me just touch you on the subject, right, Black Star, because I don't want to get off the subject. My subject is today. as 2020 is going out, you must have been watching so many fighters that you think some of them might make it to superstar level. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Can you roughly, I'm not going to give you a list. Give me a few fighters that you think you're keeping your eye on and to see if they're going to make it to superstar.
I have to say right up, man, the number one guy I think that has, well, top two guys, but I really big on Virgil Ortiz. I think Virgil Ortiz has got the goods, man. He's got the personality. He just needs those, the step up fights that he got, because he's got all the tools. He's got the power. I mean, he fits what you would want for marketing. I can see him doing commercials. I can see him doing a lot of stuff in that regard. And I just like the guy. I think that guy really has a lot of potential to get there. Him as well as Shakur Stevenson is another guy. I'm not sure how good he is. Well, no, he does pretty good with that too. Yeah, I'd have to say those two guys really stick out the most to me of the young up and coming crop that I'm really looking at hard. I know Edward Berlinga has got potential, but I still got to see a little bit more from him from his competition. But other than that, man, I see some good stuff coming in the future.
Yeah, I agree with you on Virgil and Shakur. I really see a bright future for those two guys. Especially Virgil, man. I really rate Virgil. I think Virgil Ortiz boxing is really good, and I think as he steps up in opposition, I think he's really going to start to improve. But yeah, I'll say good picks, Blackstar. I like them.
Yeah, man. And then you see what Virgil said the other day on Twitter. He's like, "Hey, if you see me out here, don't be shy to come ask for a autograph or take a picture with me. I'm very approachable." And one of the fans was like, "I saw you and you was mean mugging." He was like, "Well, I just look like that, but I'm letting you can approach me." So I mean, that type of thing right there really translates and resonates with people, because I know, hell, he won me over. So I'm like, man, I'm looking for him, and I'm out here in Texas. So if I ever see him, I'm running them down.
But let me tell you what I think as well. We can't forget fighters, right? Who've got such a huge following today, who are already mini stars, like Ryan Garcia, bro. He's a social media king. He's trying to fight Luke Campbell. If he wins that, he's coming into some stage where he's going to be building his name, right?
Yeah.
The man's got a big, huge. Everybody talks about Ryan Garcia. He might not be fought no elite fighters, but he's got everyone talking about him, bro. And they're saying he's the next Oscar De La Hoya.
Yeah, he's got the focal point on him, man. He's just got to show and prove. This Luke Campbell fight is a good step up, man. I like the fight for him. It's coming at the right time. I think he's ready. But I can't say for sure because I haven't seen it. But I'm rooting for him to get it done. But Luke Campbell is not going to be easy, and we're going to see whether or not he can take a punch, how he responds, and just how much that left hook is for real.
But you got to appreciate you didn't. I mean, L-Dog mentioned two names that I did that you didn't, Blackstar. You didn't mention Tank or Teofimo Lopez. These guys are the youngest stars already. They're going into stardom soon.
Yeah, they already kind of a little advanced. But I was thinking about the guys fresh start new.
No, these guys are in the mix on the list, bro.
Yeah.
Age group. We're talking about these guys with the same age. There's our era of boxers who are going to go into 2021, 2022. So which ones do you see? So what I really want from you guys, who's separating everyone from the pack, the top five? Because I've got 20 stars here. So which five are you thinking that's going to separate everyone? That's what I want from L-Dog, D. Hodges, and you, Blackstar. And I've got loads of people in the back. So let me start inviting people in, yeah?
Okay, you talking about from the new fighters though, right? Not the ones that's already established.
Yeah, like a young. We're talking about, I guess, young up and comers.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to hear about the heavyweights. We know they're already superstars. We don't want to hear about
Yeah.
Pacquiao. We don't want to hear about Canelo. We don't even want to really hear about Crawford because we think he's 33 years old. And if he doesn't go with PBC, he ain't going to become a superstar. You know what I mean? So we already know that if he has to go, if he leaves Bob Arum, he got a chance to become a star now, you know? So we know all these conversations. Errol Spence, touch on Errol Spence because we know Errol Spence can become from star to superstar. Because if he goes to 154 and cleans everything up, then he takes over.
I feel like he already is, man. I feel like Errol is already a pay-per-view star, man. Like, yeah, that's my opinion on Errol. I feel
But
like
is he
he's already
going in our
made
top
it.
five, L Dog? Because we need to cook this up, and I want everybody's opinion. You know what I mean? Is he going in our top five, Errol? Or shall we come back to him
Top
later?
five. Oh yeah, Earl. Yeah, I would say so. I
Come
mean,
back to him, right?
you've got you got Canelo already talking about possible matchups with this guy down the line right now. You know, he's been eyeing him for a while, so I could see that potentially down in the future, man. But you got so much exciting fights that can happen before that actually is possible. Because if Bud Crawford would get off of what he's on, man, and really get serious about making a Pacquiao fight and getting that big mega fight there, you have he'd have an opportunity to be undisputed in 2 weight classes, and then you'd have him going up against Errol Spence, and win or lose, one of those guys would have an opportunity to go for 2, because if Errol wins and he gets undisputed there, he can go up to 154 and try there. You know what I'm saying? But you got this flow of greatness. Maybe you got one guy win one, and let's say Errol wins it and he gets it, and then they have a rematch or something. Bud wins that one. You know what I'm saying? Then you got 2 guys who got 2. Well, it would be 2 once Errol goes to 154. But both of those guys can have the opportunity of being undisputed in 2 weight classes at some point in the future. I mean, how would that be looked at upon in the future when you look back and say when them guys matched up? That'd be pretty awesome.
Right. Anyway, Black Star, before we introduce the other brother, I'm gonna give everyone a list of fighters right now quickly, and we're gonna put the top 5, and we think these are the 5 which are gonna lead the way for everybody. These are the ones who might separate themselves from the pack. All right. Is that cool? Are you all right with that?
That's cool, bro.
You all right with that, L Dog?
Yeah, let's go, man.
All right. And if there's fighters that you think we need to add to this list, then just tell me, and then we'll add it to this list, and then we'll see which ones we need to take out to make the top 5. All right. Okay. Teofimo Lopez, Tank Davis, Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, that none of you have spoke about, Ryan Garcia, Josh Taylor, Edgar Berlanga, Munguia, Jamel Charlo, Errol Spence, Jamel Boot Ellis, Virgil Ortiz, and give me some fighters more that I've missed out. I mean, Monster Nuia. We got to put him in there, right?
Yeah, anyway, a beast, man. I love that dude.
So, see, I haven't put him on the list, but I just remembered him. L-Dog, give me some more that I've missed.
Edgar Berlanga.
I've done that on the list.
Oh, okay. I quite like a guy at middleweight called Yanabek. He trains with Buddy McGirt. He's from Kazakhstan. Yeah, he's a good fighter, man. I saw him on the Navarrete versus Ruben Villa undercard, and man, that guy can fight. So I'll say keep an eye out for Yanabek.
We can keep an eye out, but I think everybody on this panel probably would not even take him in his top 5 right now. Means that it's a fighter coming up. See what I mean?
Yeah.
What about Jose Ramirez? Oscar Jures just sent a message. Jose Ramirez from America. What are you guys thinking about that? Can he become superstar?
Well, he's got to beat Josh Taylor.
So shall we put him in the list? Because we got to say if he can.
Yeah, if he beats Josh Taylor, man, that's going to put him in it, man. Especially in the state of Texas, man. That's going to give him a huge ass fan base that's like insane, And the thing about Texas is, everybody's really supportive of the local talent. So if a guy like that really distinguishes himself and he gets undisputed, man, it's going to be a swarm.
Milo Grogan says, don't fit, and I shouldn't have forgotten him. Sorry, Milo, but he's 112 pounds, right, Tanaka?
Yeah, Tanaka beast, bro. I think Tanaka
he's a superstar in his country, though, and he's getting to become a superstar, isn't he?
Yeah, his next fight, December 31st against Kazuto Ioka, a guy who I class as a pound for pound top 10 fighter. That's going to be a super fight in Japan. And if Ioka wins this, he becomes 16-0, 4-division world champion. And he's only like 25. So I mean, this kid is making history.
That's still a good age.
Yeah, that's the second fight that I didn't put in the list. I'll put him in the list. Tanaka, right?
Yeah, another guy's Boots Ennis is another guy.
I already got him in the list. I already spoke about.
Oh, you got Boots Ennis?
Yeah, I already spoke about Boots Ennis.
Okay, I didn't hear that part. Okay.
Yeah.
See, the only thing about the little guys, man, is when you think about superstars, the little guys kind of get left out of that somehow. It's not nothing against them. It's just like the little guys don't really get that spotlight like that. Like they should.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll change in the future, but guy can be real, awesome, man. But it's always handicapped now.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Sir Ken is a very, very knowledgeable guy, isn't he, Black Star?
Yes, indeed.
So give us some other fighters we forgot then. Because I think I've covered them, haven't I?
Jamal Charlo, because if he beat Texas,
Jamal Charlo's in there, Diages.
I missed that one.
No,
Okay.
no,
What about-
I speak fast.
What about Tim Zoo? Tim Zoo.
Yes. He takes Australia.
Yeah, that's
His
interesting.
dad was a legend. His dad was an ultra superstar, bro. For sure.
Yeah, Tim Zoo is
Tim
already
Zoo.
the cash cow of 154 pounds. This guy made $5 million in his last fight.
Yes. Because now you can't put not Tim Zoo because his dad was an ultra superstar and he's got all that following in Australia. He's the number one guy they're saying. Right?
Yeah, I like Tim Zoo.
Okay, so let's cook it now. And who's the new brother? Please introduce yourself to the panel, bro.
Oh, you know me, the underrated one. Peace, these Hodges. Peace to everybody.
Hey, nobody know you on the panel, so we
No, that's my man.
Know you on the chat.
Yeah, he's cool. LDBC all day.
I know him, man. He's cool as fuck, but the subscribers didn't know him. Or the viewers, So that's why, D Hodges. Hey, so let's go with the list, man. I'm gonna start with you, brother, because you just came to the show. I want you to tell me your top 5, roughly, that you're thinking are the next 5 superstars that we need to look out for in the next couple of years.
I said Shakur.
Okay.
Devin Haney.
Okay.
Jamal. I can say Bo Charlos.
Oh my God, that's 4 already. So you got one more slot.
Okay, that's good. And I would say Tank Davis.
Okay, so he's already done his elimination, bro. And he's took 2. Both of the twins are in you think are gonna separate the pack from the rest of the stars, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I mean, hey, everybody right to their opinion. That's the first I've heard of that one in the list like that. And you got both brothers. So if they're ever watching, they need to subscribe to you. For sure. Because I don't think anyone else is picking them like that. But yes. Black Star. You gotta give me 5, bro.
5 more?
No, 5 stars that are gonna separate themselves from the pack.
Okay, so you talk about they haven't hit their spot yet, but they're getting there. Is what you mean, right?
No, they're all gonna get further. Who's gonna be separating themselves?
Oh, okay. Well, I definitely was, but some of it is dependent on who they, they got to get the fights, and that's the thing, It's more about I think
it's
that's
like a prediction, isn't it? So you got to predict it.
Yeah, because
it's like a prediction league, bro. And whoever says the right prediction league, and those are the guys who definitely are the ones who did well, the best out your 5, then it shows that you got a very good eye for fighters ahead of their time.
Yeah, I guess, like I say, I guess I'm gonna have to go. I might have to put Virgil Ortiz on there. I got to put him on there.
Okay.
I'm really big on that guy. Him for sure. I want to say Tank Davis, but I wonder how high he's going to actually go up. Where is he going to stop at? That's what gets me kind of, because if he goes to 140, I don't know.
It seems like a bit hard for you, huh?
Yeah, man. Because I haven't never really sat down and thought about it like this, so I got to really break it down and eliminate the process and all that, man. Because I want to do a solid list.
Remind you about the great fighters out there. I can always tell you the list again: Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo Lopez, Tank Davis, Josh Taylor, Edgar Berlanga.
Yeah, Shakur Stevens is another one.
Monster Nui. I can't pronounce his name, but you know who that is.
Yeah,
Japanese dude. I mean, he's carrying a country with him, bro. So at the end of the day, we're gonna look at the stats. we're gonna look at, you know, next month I'm gonna look at really. I mean, not next month. After their next fights in 2021, I'm gonna look at where they all are again.
Yeah, see, Anu is kind of enigma to me because if you think about him as far as his nation and everything, yeah, he'll definitely be one there. But internationally, I'm not really sure about that. But in his homeland, yes, sir, he definitely will be.
You got Errol Spence, Jamal Charlo.
Yeah,
and individual Ortiz Munguia.
No, not
Tim
Munguia.
Tszyu. You got Tim Tszyu.
Yeah, I don't see Munguia.
Tanaka.
Oh, well, Tszyu was already that in this country already.
So who's your top 5, bro?
My top 5. Okay, you want to shake it out? All right, let's break it out. All right, I'm going to go. So you want it in the top to the father, or just 5 together?
Yes, top 5 in order. Just like this other guy broke. This other brother broke it down. He got both of the Charlos in there.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go Errol Spence 1.
What?
I'm going Errol Spence 1.
Okay. So you think he might be the biggest star out of all of them in the next 2 years? Because I'm giving 2.5 years to 3 years max on this situation. That's it.
Yeah.
Next 3 years, Errol Spence is the next one who separates them all from the pack.
Yeah, he has a lot of huge fights that he could have from the time for him and Canelo to actually link up. So I'm just imagining if he goes and things go well, he has the best opportunity to be the greatest because of the competition he can possibly face out of any of them. He can have the most. If you look at whoever he fights from now to that point, I think he can have the best list out of anybody going forward in that shorter period of time.
Okay, I got number 1.
I got to put it on to that. 2, I'm going to say. I'm going to say Shakur, man, because I saw him coaching, man, this week, man, and that really impressed me from a young guy like that. Then I'm going Ortiz, Victor Ortiz.
Okay.
I mean, Virgil Ortiz, my bad. Virgil Ortiz. Then I'm going to go. I'm gonna go Haney. I'm gonna go Haney, and 5. I'm kind of stuck on because it either be geez, it's either Navarrete or Tank. I'm kind of split there at number 5.
So you're imagining the fights that you want to see, and that's how you've ordered it. As long as they keep winning.
Yeah, who can have the most top fights in that time span? You know, against
Teofimo Lopez. Yeah. Teofimo Lopez has gone in back to back with one world champion, knocked him out, and then gone in with a pound for pound. If he goes and has one tune up in Australia and then goes up to 140 and beats Josh Taylor or what's his name, Romero, and then keeps winning and then goes to 140, he could become something bigger than most of them.
Well, he'll definitely he has the opportunity to be undisputed in 2 weight classes. That is, you know,
that is true, right?
Yeah, so that is, yeah, you're right.
I mean, for me, he's in my top 3 already. But anyway, everybody's got their list. So we're gonna see how this goes. When I told you,
I didn't think about that. Yeah, you're right.
Okay. You gotta go into the top 5 then, bro.
He just got some pretty good there going comp, man. He could, man, if he pulls that off.
He's already worth, ask L-Dog, he's already worth 10 million a fight in Australia. 10 million.
10 million?
L-Dog, have you heard this?
Nah, I think 5, bro. He got around 5 for his last fight with Jeff Horn.
Yeah, but I heard, I'm talking about Teofimo Lopez. He's getting offered 10 million in Australia now.
Oh.
Shit.
Well, Australia, though.
And he's a superstar. He's becoming it because if he gets to fight Josh Taylor Ramirez, he can become a star.
He got offered 10 million in Australia.
Australia
already?
Yeah, $10 million with that other guy.
Yeah, I'm just wondering why. Because
he beat Lee Selby. You know who he is, Cambuses.
Man, yeah, I haven't heard that, man. If that's true, that's something else.
So he's a big star already.
Man.
10 million Australia. Wow.
Yeah, and he already wants about 6-7 million minimum.
I'd be the move. I'd be down there by now.
Oh yeah. I'm out. I'm going.
So have you got your top 5, Black Star? Because I didn't want to slow you down on it because I know you want to say the right ones, but I had to remind you of some fighters.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you did with T.O., man, because I didn't think about that at the time. You kind of thinking about it off the fly. Yeah, then I guess I gotta put Tio in there and put him in that number. Shoot, man, I gotta put him in number 2, and then I gotta take Tank and Navarrete off.
Okay. Okay. All right. Just keep that in your mind. L Dog, I know you ain't gonna be hard for you. You already know what's up. What's going on? Give me 5, bro.
Yeah, I got
In order.
number 1. I got Teofimo. I think there's
Okay.
a lot of great fights for him. I think the momentum is great. Number 2, I got Virgil Ortiz. Again, I think there's a lot of great fights for him, especially a mega fight in Texas with Spence. I mean, that shit would be huge there. Number 3, what about like a heavyweight up and comer?
No, we don't want heavyweights in it because we just want to keep with this.
Number 3, I got Naoya Inoue.
Yeah, okay.
I
Listen, don't forget he's got a huge country behind him, bro.
Yeah, and I think
Who does he fight to become a superstar? Because if you're gonna put him in the top 5, you got to break it down for us.
3 fights.
Yeah, because how does
John
he become
Rail,
the guy?
John Rail Casimiro, Nordine Ubali, and he becomes undisputed with those 2 fights. That's next year, and then the year after he fights Luis Neri and maybe an Angelo Leo. You know, I think just to get the boxing heads, you know, recognized with him, becoming undisputed and fighting Casimiro and Ubali would be good. And then to break into the American market, beating a Mexican fighter like Luis Neri, I think that would push him over the line, and we'd really start to look at this guy like a star.
But I don't think you look. See the 5 you're giving me. Do you think this kind of kid can earn more than a Virgil Ortiz in the future in 2 years? Because we're going by the numbers too, and you have to appreciate.
Yeah, I think so, man.
He's very small, and I don't know if the money's there for him.
Trust me on this one, man. I think so.
Okay. We're gonna watch him. We're gonna watch him as we go, and we're gonna see if he starts to take over Virgil in that kind of status.
But I got Virgil ahead of him. I got Teofimo 1, Virgil 2, Inoue 3. 4, I'm gonna put Shakur Stevenson.
Okay.
I think Shakur got a lot of good fights. I think Shakur's big fights are gonna be Loma and Tank. I think those are the fights around there that can make him a star if he wins. And 5th, I'm actually gonna go with Dimitri Bivol.
Oh wow! He even takes over Belanga, Jamel Carlo, Errol Spence, Munguia, Derek Boot Ennis. I mean, you know, where's Devin Haney? Where's Devin Haney, bro? Where's Ryan Garcia, bro?
No, I don't think. Like the thing about Bivol, he's got the fight with Beterbiev to become undisputed at 175. And he's only 29 years old, so he's got the time to fight Canelo at 168 or 175 because he said he'd go down. So if he beats Beterbiev to become, if he beats Beterbiev and Joe Smith again to become the undisputed champ and then beats a Canelo, I mean, shit, he's a superstar.
Okay.
And I think Bivol would box circles around Canelo.
So you're basically saying that this guy takes the stardom in the next couple of years more than all these other fighters, like I just told you, right?
Yeah, I think so, man. I think the fights are there.
The show's recorded, so we're gonna and I've got lists for everyone. So obviously, I appreciate you with your list, and I appreciate you sticking with what you want to stick with. So let's write. We got yours now, okay?
Sweet as.
D Hodges, give me your 5, which are gonna change the lights and bring the big screens to the table. D Hodges. I hear a lot of knives with you, D Hodges. Are you killing somebody? Are you chopping someone up, D Hodges? D Hodges. Okay, look like D Hodges is doing something else with some knives and shit, man. Wait, let me mute the brother, bro. Is he on mute already? All right. So, yeah, Black Star. I got Teofimo Lopez. I've got, and this is just the way I see some stuff right now, I've got, funny enough, Shakur Stevenson. I think he's going to change the game. I don't know why. There's something I see in Shakur Stevenson that they haven't given him a chance yet. But if he start beating, what's that guy's name? Oscar Valdez. And the other dude, what's the other dude's name?
Bachao.
Bachao. And I know he can beat those two, bro. I just know. And I know if he beats those two, Black Star, everybody going to say, forget Devin Haney. Forget this dude. Yeah. It's about him.
Yeah. I think his ring IQ is for his age is impeccable. I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed of him. I really is. You know, I seen him one day be a trainer. I seen him one day like you know, when he takes some time off, maybe a few years from now, he gonna actually be a trainer.
Yeah, he went in the corner last fight.
Right. I see him in the near future. I really do. What y'all think about that?
Yeah.
True, I like Shakur, but the problem is I don't think he can beat Bachao right now, man. And not even Andre Ward thinks that, because Andre Ward said he's not ready for Bachao.
But look, if he does, he actually can change the game, because he's chasing Oscar Valdez. We know that. We know he wants all the smoke with Oscar Valdez, right? So something tells me he get confident, beat him. He's gonna go in with Bachao. Ain't gonna beat him.
I'm going to tell you the path for Shakur. The path is if Top Rank sets it up like this. Loma goes back down to 130, beats Bachao Valdez winner, then fights Tank Davis. I think Loma beats Tank. And I think in the meantime, Shakur collects the belts from Jojo and Jamal Herring. And then they unify for undisputed, Shakur and Loma. And I think that's Shakur's path to become a superstar.
Wow. But if it only became like that, man, it would be amazing.
You really think Loma could beat Tank?
Yeah, I think he can beat Tank.
Wow.
I think he'll stop Tank.
I don't know.
Dang, that's a tall order, but hey,
I'll tell you how. Black Star, I need to talk about this British fighter.
Hey, yo, we got someone backstage.
Yeah. Give me a second. Yeah. So what I like to say is I want to just put some respect on this British fighter, because he's doing something. And the only way he can become a superstar for us in England is if he beats Ramirez, goes up and beats Crawford. And who is that?
Josh Taylor.
I'm just saying, if he beats Ramirez convincingly, right? I'm just saying. And he goes and takes, because Crawford can't get a fight anyway. He's not, if he signs with Bob Arum, then we know it's going to be Josh Taylor Crawford, right? I'm just saying. If Crawford, because he's saying he wants that fight, and if Crawford loses to Josh Taylor takes some stardom in that. He starts to become in the pound for pound. England will start thinking, wow, this is the number one guy. Then the world will start speaking about him. He can become a star.
Hey, WRAPSTAR, let me just say something, man. Josh Taylor is already pound for pound. You know, the fact that people don't have him in their pound for pound list is ridiculous.
Yeah, he's in my top 10.
The guy beat 2 undefeated world champions. You know, he beat Victor Postol, a former world champion. He destroyed Ryan Martin. Like, this dude is a beast. And I'm going to tell you something, WRAPSTAR. I think, scrap Bevo from my list and replace him with Josh Taylor, because...
Wow!
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah, I see that better than the Bivol pick.
I see that better than yes.
Yeah, I know for a fact that I don't know for a fact, but I really think he'll beat Crawford, and I'm gonna tell you why. His contract with Top Rank is about to expire. So when fighters' contracts are about to expire with Top Rank, or when they get old, Bob Arum, he likes to feed him to someone. And sometimes the scorecards can be shaky. Let's take a look at Lomachenko. This guy, the scorecards were way against him. Let's take a look at Pacquiao with Jeff Horn. Scorecards were way against him. What do these guys have in common? They were older guys fighting younger fighters who had associations with Top Rank. So I think Top Rank, if Crawford, his contract is about to expire, Josh Taylor, Jose Ramirez winner, who I think is going to be Josh Taylor, is going to be the WBO mandatory. Now, before Arum lets his piece of the puzzle at 147 go, he's going to order that mandatory fight. And he's got very good connections with the WBO. So don't be surprised if they appoint judges who are extremely biased.
And on L-Dog's statement, I want everybody to realize this. Some fighters, they only need 2 fights to become superstars now. 2 fights. You think about their career right now. You think about Errol Spence. He goes and beats Manny Pacquiao and gives Crawford and finishes him. He's a superstar. He's superstar. He's done. He's done. Don't ever ask about who he is after that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's 2 fights. He's already a star. But look. Let's put it this way. L-Dog's very smart. He knows Josh Taylor's only got 2 fights to achieve greatness and legacy. It's only 2 fights.
Yeah, and it could be done if he fights Teofimo Lopez as well.
That's true too. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Lopez is gonna fuck him up.
Oh yeah. That's what
a
I was
good
thinking.
one, L-Dog.
Yeah, that's what I was really. You took the words right out of my mouth. I was gonna say if he fight Teofimo, that could be something too.
That's the one Teofimo's looking for. He wants to win it.
Hey,
that's what he wants. Yes.
Let's get the new brother in the panel. Introduce yourself, bro.
Yo. Shout out to the MXBC.
Yeah, who is it, bro?
It's Hugo Sanchez, bruh.
Okay. So give me some superstars that you think are coming up. I mean, not superstars, but who might be able to be superstars.
Teofimo, I think he's gonna beat Ramirez and or Josh Taylor.
Okay, so you think Teofimo's the number 1 guy?
Yeah, he's next up, man. That's it.
Okay, and then give me another 4 more.
Shit. Fuck.
You want me to give you a name of a list? Should I give you a list? You want a list of fighters?
Yeah, go.
Okay. Tank Davis, Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, Josh Taylor, Edgar Berlanga, Tim Tszyu,
Berlanga and Nui.
He's your number 2.
Yeah, and Nui's my number 2. Then
Munguia, Virgil Ortiz, Jarrett Boot Ennis.
Virgil Ortiz.
He's your 3, yeah?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, you got a good list going on there. So look, I think at the end of the day, right, we got to look at this list though, Black Star and L-Dog, in a very smart way. Some fighters only need a couple of fights, Black Star. The rest might have to chase it.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
That's true.
And who's more likely to get those 2 fights to separate themselves to the pack?
Yeah, right now I gotta say Errol. He's the closest.
I think Josh Taylor's close. Teofimo's close.
Yeah, Teofimo and Josh Taylor.
Yeah, Munguia can't do. He's got a top fight 4 fights, 5 fights.
Munguia is not that good. Let's be honest.
No,
I don't know yet.
No,
I mean he's a fun fighter to watch, but let's be real. He ain't like I don't think he's ever gonna be like a undisputed champ or like a 4-belt champ or something like that.
Nah,
4-weight champ.
He's probably just a 1-belt champion.
Yeah, I mean, but that doesn't mean we hate the guy. He's
hate the guy. No, what it is. He just a 1-belt champion. Ain't nothing wrong with that. No.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I think
Triple G.
Hey, I want to mention something about Spence. I think Spence, the fights are there, but at the same time, they're not there. Like Crawford said, he wants 50-50. Will that happen? Who knows? And I've got
getting 50-50. Let's put facts.
That's what he wants, man. Yeah, that's what he wants.
Tell the European viewers, is he going to get 50-50?
He's not getting no 50-50.
That's not happening.
He ain't getting 50-50, and that's the thing. And I think Pacquiao was going to retire before he fights Spence. So I think 2 of the biggest fights for Spence are not going to happen for him, unfortunately.
So you think those fights are not going to be able to be easily made?
Yeah, but I think the biggest one for Spence will be Ortiz, because that's a huge Texas clash, and Texas, man, those guys, they come out for fights.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
all the fights are in fucking Texas right now, even the ones who are not from Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Pacquiao one might actually work. I think that might work. Bud is messing up in the way because he was told, you know, man, build up your platform because that's where he's lacking. It's not like we saying he don't deserve 50-50 off talent. It's not about the talent. It's about the business in this because you got to remember, you know, Errol's been, you know, because you got the 147-pound division and Errol's been going down the list of the top challengers. Bud had to be doing that. So if Bud jumps, like Bud could have fought Danny Garcia, but he didn't. He was his mandatory as well, but he didn't. He fought somebody else. That would have helped clear up some of the mess. So if we knock off all the contenders and it's only me and you left, then it's got to be 50-50. But Bud is not that way. And that's what's hurting him. And, you know, he can get 50, but that's the part he doesn't understand. And that's what's holding him back from that.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, go ahead.
And go more to the point too. When I was on Black Star Boxing, and I was saying this too. Bud had fought more years than Spence, and Spence, this be his third straight pay review, and I'm talking in the welterweight. Bud only had one, and it has not done well in America. And so for me, is this that if he's still going to stay a top rank, that's going to mess him up. That's going to mess up his legacy. That's going to mess up everything. Where's the big fight that's going to happen? Only big fight if I'm saying if he's not willing to step on anything, only big fight I can see for right now that makes sense is the mandatory. And he fights Porter. Sean Porter.
And then the other thing is Bob Arum just said just devalue Bud Crawford's whole profile. So if we want to negotiate with Errol, he just messed him up. He said we losing money on you. So
I've got another route for Bud. I've got another route for Bud, but it's a big ask. I've got a route for him.
Okay.
If he goes to 154, listen, it's an ask, but I want him to go beat Tony Harrison and get ready for Jamal Charlo and then tell everybody else, motherfucker, I'm going to be 4-time fucking 4-weight world champion, motherfucker.
That's good.
And he's going to tell everybody, fuck you, Spence. I'm going to take your boy out. Come, and I'll show you how to become a superstar.
Okay. Good luck. I can say good luck. Oh, I can say good luck.
Hey, there's a route though, right, Black Star?
Yeah, man.
I mean, if he's a bad motherfucker like they say he is, then go take out Errol Spence's best friend.
Yeah, it's a good fight.
He was saying that he wanted to fight him before, so the thing for him to do is to go fight Texera and get that WBO.
He'd be bigger than Errol Spence if he did that, I think.
Yeah.
Until the fight happened.
Like I said, good luck.
I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm not that sold on Jamal. Like, he's fun, you know, but I think Bud could beat him.
Could he do what I asked, L-Dog? What the route I just rooted for him? Do you really think if he wanted to be great, he could do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, Jamal, one interesting thing is outside of the rounds he's got a knockdown in, I haven't given him a single round in his last 2 fights.
What?
He's been getting outboxed, but he's been winning the ones he's gotten knockdowns in. I thought Harrison outboxed him comprehensively in the rematch until, you know, the knockdowns and whatever. And I think Jason Rosario was outworking him and beating him aside from the rounds of the knockdown. And I think Crawford could possibly, you know, stay on the outside and outbox Charlo, because I think the Charlos, they're fundamentally very sound. They've got great athleticism and size. But aside from that, I don't really see much, man.
Terence Crawford, if you're watching this or any of your camps or any of your fucking fans, bro, you want to be a superstar from not even being the star, you can go this route then. Go get Tony Harrison and go fight Errol Spence's friend, and Errol definitely going to come for you after that, bro. He's going to come look for you.
But I would say this about Crawford: we got to understand this, and I hear what you're saying, brother, and also I hear this in the past. But if you notice, ever since he came in the welterweight, wherever he be in the orthodox stance, and wherever the fighter they fight, excuse me, they have success. And it automatically, all of a sudden, when Crawford knows that he's in trouble, when he starts switching up southpaw, that's when he's winning. And I think that we need to really think about that. You know what I'm saying? So it has to be a fighter that's going to make him stay in a certain stance to not to switch up, because I noticed that wherever he switch up the southpaw, that's when he wins. So that let me know that when he fighting the orthodox stance, he's not comfortable.
I mean, I think it depends, man. But yeah, I see what you're saying. You know, but I think Crawford could beat Charlo, man. I think he could outbox him.
Hey, see, I'm the first guy. Now, I've just made a thumbnail for tomorrow. I'm the first guy who found a route for another way for Crawford to become good now and great. All right.
I don't think he becomes a star beating Charlo, though. I don't think Charlo's that popular right now.
Hey, I mean, listen, bro.
I mean, it's definitely better than fighting a mean machine, though.
I mean, he hasn't got much on his resume, L-Dog. And I think Charlo is a huge thing on his resume. Like, huge for him. There's nobody on his resume at 147, bro.
Yeah, but the thing about the 154-pound division is it's one of the best divisions in all of boxing. So I can't really say that he hasn't had any competition. He one belt away from undisputed. So if he can get the Teixeira fight, he can achieve that goal. I mean, that's got to put him in certain circles, you know.
Yeah, I mean, for sure.
You know, I just like to see it happen and see if it can be accomplished, because I like to see guys achieve things, man. And it seems like, you know, I mean, I know that Teixeira said he wanted to fight too, man. That should be made. It's good for boxing.
Hey, Teixeira's fighting Brian Castano, and I think Castano is going to beat him.
Yeah,
and I want to see Castano versus
when is that?
Charlo. Castano, he fought Eroslandi Lara and got a draw. He's quite a good fighter. You know the World Series of Boxing, the amateur semi-pro thing?
Mm-hmm.
He beat Errol, Spence, and Derevianchenko in that, and he's turned pro. He got a draw with Eroslandi Lara. So I think if he grabs his belt, man, that would be a hell of a fight.
So when is they fighting, though? Teixeira and Castano?
It's supposed to be soon, like early next year, end of this year, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, I look forward to that, man. That's all right.
Yeah.
But you know what the problem is, yeah? One thing I say all these routes for Crawford, and I found another route, whatever. I'm trying to make it sound good. He will never fight those fights. If he's not willing to do fucking Errol Spence at 60-40 now, when he's got a chance, right, to prove greatness against another guy at his weight, and he's not pushing for that fight. So nothing tells me he's looking to be greater than great, then unless he gets away from Bob Arum. And then once he does get away from Bob Arum, then everybody's going to say, now we believe the smoke, that he wants all these fights. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but if he get that Pacquiao fight, then that changes the game for him.
Yeah.
Now, that 50-50 is very, very much in his grasp if he can win.
Yeah.
You know, he's asking for, he's entitled to, then Errol has to give him 50-50. And it has to go like that.
Facts.
So that makes sense.
Yeah, so he needs to go and get one more title, which I think is a WBA super title. Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah.
If Pacquiao fights him,
So if he gets that, then he can demand the 50-50 because there's 4 belts on the line and there's 2 belts each, right?
Yeah, plus he'll have a win over Pacquiao. He won't can keep having to walk around and say, I beat the guy that beat him. He can finally say, I beat him, you know?
Right.
Yeah, so if he doesn't get that fight, then he needs to take the 60-40.
He
got
right.
40, and that's a good offer for him for 40. Trust me, because they can even say that, oh, bud, you ain't got Errol's numbers. You've never had pay-per-view. This guy's had pay-per-view twice in a row. His numbers are big. You're only getting 30%.
And then if he want to fight a tune-up fight, to prove his worth, fight the mandatory.
Yeah, that Sean Porter would be a nice one. Nice
tune-up.
Yeah. But it's a shame that he had to be forced into fighting it, though. Why he wouldn't be willing to want to do it? Because he's saying we friends and all this.
Right. Hey.
I mean, if you want that, if you want Errol Spence, you got to go through the guys you got to go through to get to that position.
Right.
I don't believe that though, Black Star, because I'll tell you why, right? he is a world champion and he's holding a title, so he can fight another world champion for sure. He doesn't really need to fight Sean Porter. He needs to get to Errol Spence, and he can demand that fight by cleaning up all the people that he's had so far, and knowing that he's a two-weight world champion already, right? So they can put him straight to Errol Spence. It doesn't need to fight Sean Porter. How do you feel about that, Dog?
Well, what was that? Sorry, with Crawford.
That Crawford, if he gets the situation with Al Heyman, he doesn't need to fight Sean Porter. He can go straight in with the Errol Spence world champion against world champion.
Yeah, I think that's what they got to do, man. I think that's what they got to do.
Or do you think, like some people say, Dog, that Terrence, I hear a lot of noise in somebody's background, bro.
Oops, my bad.
And somebody's breathing heavy, they're killing them or something. Hey, yo, listen. So I've got this feeling, right? If Terrence Crawford goes in with Errol Spence against his one belt, and Errol's got his two belts up, you say that 60-40, they've accepted already. That's a fair offer, Black Star. That don't make sense. Because the man's giving up two belts and his pay-per-view numbers. So how did he even refuse 40%, Black Star?
I would have never did it. I would have took it straight away because that was the biggest payday of his career. And regardless of what he achieved, and he did achieve some great things, that's nice, but you got to look at the business of this. And that's what was kind of explained to him. And I think when they finally called each other and had a conversation, he was told that. He said, look, man, you just got to build up your profile, sweeten up the pot. See, you really don't want these two guys to fight before Pacquiao because that's the big, huge fight that everybody wants because Pacquiao is considered an older guy. If he loses to one of these guys, you know, it's good for those guys' career, but it's not really the big sonic boom that you want for the sport to electrify the division. You want those two guys right there to get together in the big, you know, undisputed fight. Because, you know, and Manny Pacquiao doesn't go for undisputed anyway. So I don't know how that would work out. But it would seem to me that you would want to have that and then have the 2 and 2 belts, just like he did when he went up against Ndongo. He had 2 and Ndongo had 2. They got together, they had the big fight, and then, you know, hey, he was crowned. I mean,
hey.
Mega fight.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
No, that's good, brother. You got it.
No, I was just going to say, bro, if at the end of the day, right, people even say this nowadays to me. They say, WRAPSTAR, Terrence Crawford, and it's true, Terrence Crawford hasn't fought any elite fighters at 147, bro, which I already know. And all the fighters he's fought are C-, C+, and maximum you can give him a B- with one of them, whatever. But
man,
they're not elite fighters, right? So some people say, before he gets to Spence, why can't he needs to show that he belongs there so that he knows that he can have it with Spence, like a Ugas, a Keith Thurman, a Sean Porter, even the top 5. You know, people say that he hasn't fought nobody like that, so he needs to fight one of those guys.
I'm gonna be honest. I think Mean Machine ices Ugas.
Really?
Yeah, Abel Ramos was hurting Ugas at times in their fight. You know, hitting him with shots. And Ugas, I mean, I don't think the guy, you know, I like Ugas, I really do, but I don't think he's all that, man. He lost to guys like Amir Imam. Now, he has had like a resurgence in his career, but Abel Ramos was shaking him up. And one thing we know about Mean Machine is the dude has power, and he is technically sound. You know, it's just that Bud is better. I think he'd beat Ugas.
Yeah, but you got to remember this. If you say that, then you think that this guy beat Sean Porter. Ugas gave Sean Porter toe-to-toe. Ugas...
Styles make fights.
Yeah. So you think that Green Machine, whatever, he's got something really good to offer the top 5?
Well, look what Bud did. Bud actually devalued his best win. He says that Green Machine is better than Kell Brook, and you just got crowned. You just got all this big publicity for winning this fight, and the first thing you say out of your mouth is, "Well, that other guy I beat was better than him." So you just shit on your best win. I mean, what is this guy thinking?
Hey, can you blame what Bob Arum said after he did that, man? Like Bob Arum saying, like, I can't promote this guy because I mean, Bud, he doesn't say shit to the media, and when he does say shit, he says stupid shit like, yeah, Kell Brook is past it or whatever. Like, come on, man. The guy's hard to promote.
I mean, that's dumb as fuck. That's dumb as fuck.
Yeah, but at the same time, I mean, cut you off. But at the same time, Bar Aaron, he's screwed. But I'm saying like that. That's what I say. Bud Crawford needs to leave from there, go to PBC and make it happen because. We could talk about what Bud say. You're right. You absolutely right what you say. But Bar Aaron is not good, especially for black fighters. It's not. His record is doodle. It is.
Hey, I'm not arguing with that. But what it is though, you got to appreciate he's been beating everybody what's come to him now. So they've got to put him into a lineup with a top 5. Otherwise, he's just not going to reach anywhere in his weight division. And that's a dumb shit. I mean, how can you be pound for pound guy, 2-weight world champion, and you're stuck in limbo hitting the floor with Bob Arum and you're still fucking signing with him? Don't make no fucking sense. That shit don't make no sense to me, bro.
There you go.
There you go.
It talks about the fact that when he first came up, he could have fought.
Somebody making a lot of noise. Bro. Who is that? Where's that noise coming from, bro?
Hold on a second here. Let me see something.
Yes, the noise is gone, isn't it? Yeah. So basically, like I said, bro, that's just dumb as fuck. How you signing with Bob Arum?
Oh.
And you're staying with Bob Arum when you know that Bob Arum can't get you great fights. I know you're getting 4.2 million or whatever to fight up washed up fighters, right? You're getting that kind of money. But at the end of the day, you want to reach greatness, you got to go fight those other fights and take a risk. You got to get away from your cradle and where you feel comfortable because you're getting 4 point. Now answer me this, guys. You guys in America. He's fought up everything. He's took all the washed up guys from England. He's took up some people here and there. What other fighter can he pull in if he's not going to go in with the PBC guys? Give me 2 fighters. Let me see where your boxing's at. Give me 2 fighters that people want to watch with Crawford. Because there's only Mikey Garcia, who's a free agent. But
2 fighters outside of Errol Spence that they want to see?
Outside of the PBC. Because he ain't fighting those fighters, bro.
Oh, outside. Oh.
Give me 2 fighters that Terrence Crawford can fight.
That's hard to think.
Yeah, I know.
It's hard to think. It really is.
Give me 2 fighters, though, dog, that people say, yeah, that's not a bad fight.
Josh Taylor, Jose Ramirez, winner.
Yeah, those are not in his weight right now. We're talking about people at 147.
I said it's a big if. I said it's a big if of
Man, just throw Virgil
Pacquiao, but Pacquiao, we just scratch out Pacquiao for 1 second. All I can say is the 2 fights is
Mikey Garcia.
If Garcia willing to fight, if it's this the thing, if Garcia willing to fight, that's the thing about.
There's fucking nobody, and you guys.
I'll say throw Virgil.
Boxing fucking guys.
Throw Virgil Ortiz in there with him now.
Man, Virgil Ortiz, it's not gonna happen, bro.
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
That's his biggest fight.
All I could say that the road to it is I says this the big if I said also a big if WBO mandatory and also straight to Spence. That's all I see. Just it. Because if he's still with Top Rank, he's done.
That's what I'm asking you. He's going to have to get another 4 million. What fight is available? Is it Andre Berto, L-Dog? Andre Berto.
But Andre Berto.
I mean, look at that. Yeah, but he's been fighting fighters like that, L-Dog. Those are the fighters
come on, man.
Even
a Mean Machine would beat Berto, bro. Mean Machine
but
would ice
Khan,
Berto.
Kell Brook. You got to go by these fighters too, bro.
Who next, man? Devin Alexander? You're gonna fight Devin Alexander?
God, he got beaten recently.
That's what I'm saying. He gonna be on the decline. This is what I'm saying.
Luis.
Yeah, man. Victor Ortiz.
Oh shit!
Hey, what if they bring Are they gonna bring Margarito out of retirement, man?
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. Bring Cotto back. Bring Cotto back after so many.
But I'm saying in America, he don't have no options. He really
what about
don't.
that dude, Saddam Ali?
No.
Nah, bro. He got destroyed by Munguia.
Right.
I mean, I'm just giving you names outside. What is the only names available, bro? You
And
guys are gonna watch him fight 2 times next year, bro.
Man, look.
So these are the fighters available away
So I
from.
think his next fight is Josh Taylor, Jose Ramirez winner, because they're gonna fight early next year, and I think Bud will just sit it out.
Yeah, but
They'll
Bob
fight.
Arum said that there's got to be 2 fights next year. So where's
They're
okay?
gonna-
Give me one fight then, which is
His
not
mandatory. He's gonna have to fight his
Give
mandatory.
me one.
He got to
real
fight his
fight, 'cause
mandatory.
look,
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, who's his
I'm
man?
gonna be
Okay,
honest. He'll
give
fight
me
Ray
one real
Robinson.
fight, because look, it's gonna happen soon. So you might as well give me the one fight. What's gonna happen before the Josh Taylor?
He'll fight Ray Robinson.
That's a good fight because Ray Robinson drew against Lipinez, right?
Nah, he drew against Mean Machine.
Oh, sorry, he drew against Mean Machine.
But I mean, come on, man. Ray Robinson drew against Josh Kelly. You know, he's
nobody
lost
really
to a
wants
lot
to
of
watch
guys.
that fight. Nobody wants to watch it, but I'm glad that L-Dog found an opponent for him.
So you're actually saying that that Crawford is not she gonna stay away from the mandatory.
I don't know. That'd be sad if he does that. They're
I
gonna say he's ducking. If he does that, L-Dog, they're gonna say the pound for pound guy's ducking.
No, I don't think Al Heyman will let Porter fight him, bro. I think he'll have Porter fight Keith Thurman or maybe Pacquiao, and that's a bigger fight for Porter. You know, Keith
Porter
Thurman
got him by the
rematch.
balls, man. Porter got him by the balls.
You know, that's the thing about the PBC. You know, Porter, he doesn't have to fight Bud. He's got bigger fights right there for him.
Yeah, Bud's in a fucked up situation, guys. He has to get out of Bob Arum's bullshit. You know what? He needs, even if he goes and joins Mayweather, Mayweather can help him.
That ain't gonna
Mayweather's
happen.
got the Al Heyman fucking PBC in his hand.
Man, Beaumont got his hand in the cookie jar, man. He ain't gonna let that happen. I'm telling you, him and Errol is working together.
Hey, Milo Grogan says Hergovich is the next Corey Sanders.
Man, Hergovich is the next Vladimir Vitaly Klitschko, bro. He is the younger brother.
Hey, so I gotta say, man, it looks tricky for Bud Blackstar. I mean, I don't even know. England's sick of seeing him fighting these guys which were relevant in 2015.
Not more than us.
Right, exactly.
So
exactly.
I mean, even this fighter that L-Dog spoke about, I'm not that interested in that dude.
Mm-mm.
You know what I mean? I mean, even Lipinez, he's with the Al Heyman camp now. He's with PBC.
Everybody stick together. Sean Porter, that's the one. Sean Porter, let's get it all around the world.
I think Sean Porter would give Crawford a hell of a fight, man. I think Sean Porter, man. I love Sean Porter. That guy comes to fight.
Yeah, right, because Sean Porter said, I know the way to beat Bud.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
And he said he out of the two, he won him more than he wants Errol Spence. So
he sure did. He wants that smoke bad.
You know, that's an automatic ticket to Errol. That's why he got to get it.
That's right, exactly. At least Porter knows.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, man. Porter, he's had good opposition to prepare him for Crawford. I mean, Porter has fought Cal Brook, Keith Thurman, and recently, you know, before Sebastian Formella, 3 fights in a row, he fought Danny Garcia, Dennis Ugas, and Errol Spence.
Yep.
You know, this guy's had a murderer's row of opponents, and he's given them all a tough fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, that's for sure. That's for sure.
So that means that's what Bud said. I'm not gonna fight him because he's my friend.
Yeah, but Porter said, "Fuck it, I'll fight you."
Right. That's why you don't want that smoke because he see what Porter. He said, "Nah, I gotta say this. He's my friend. I don't want no smoke from my friend."
Man, that shit must be awkward as hell. Nah, I don't want to fight my friend. And then your friend turns around and says, "Fuck it, I'll fight you."
Right. That's some funny stuff, yo. I want
shoot.
I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, there's no friends in boxing once you're into that.
There's no friends, right? I never heard that in my life in boxing. Never.
with all
Never.
that money to be made, and knowing that you only got so many years that you can compete in this sport, how can you
Yeah.
turn it down? I don't
Right.
understand.
Facts. I mean, at the end of the day, though, all he really needs to do is ride out this contract and don't re-sign.
No, I say this. What he needs to do to get his lawyers, buy out that contract. Don't wait till no October, because you never know what Bar Aaron going to do. I don't trust him. He said he's not a drawer. What's the sister stated? I'm not waiting for no October. Draw up the contract. Let me Lord, draw up the contract. We're not gonna have you his trainer be in these no gate. No, draw it up right now. Get me out this contract, whatever it takes.
Yes, indeed. Hey, WRAPSTAR, I'm gonna have to bow out, good brother, man. The time is rolling on us, man. It's been great, man. I really enjoyed the time chatting it up with everybody here, man. L Dog, good brother Underground, the WRAPSTAR, and D Hodges just rolled out.
Yeah, L Dog, subscribe to Black Star TV, man. He's a good boxing podcast.
Yeah, I'm a sub to him, man. I'm a sub to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Black Star, tell everybody how they can find you, bro.
Yes, man. Hey, appreciate that, L Dog, everybody, man. Yeah, Black Star Sports TV, man, on YouTube, man. I'm on Facebook, Instagram. I got a Twitter, but I'm rarely ever on there. But yeah, look out for me and stop on through, man. We just like talking about boxing, man. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love the game, bro. When are you live next?
We'll be tomorrow 9 p.m. Central Time in America. We'll be on again.
Yeah.
And are you live for the from two? What fights we got? The Roy Jones and Tyson in America. We got Daniel Dubois and Joe Joyce in England and Conor Benn in England, right?
Yeah, we got Javier Fortuna this weekend.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll chop it up about that.
Well, just keep an eye out for Conor Benn from England. That dude,
man.
I heard, that dude is fighting is, he's a proven fighter. So Conor Benn's coming to try and see if he can, put some noise in the game so that everybody can get to know him now. Because he's fighting a fighter that everybody knows.
Yeah, he got a good, solid opponent that can box, man, and got a good chin. He proved that against Sean Porter. So if he can go in there and really put on a good performance, and if he even stops him, I mean, that's going to be one hell of a statement. And I think that'll be a hell of a coming out party for him. So hopefully that's what we get, because we need to have more big-time boxers come out on the scene and distinguish themselves and give us the bigger fights to look forward to. So hey, I'm excited. So hopefully it'll pan out that way. But thank you, WRAPSTAR, everybody, man. I'm going to hit on out. Peace to everybody, man.
Peace out, man.
All right, peace.
All right, bro. Yeah,
hey,
man.
I think Conor Benn might actually knock out Formella, because Formella took a hell of a beating against Sean Porter. I don't think he's recovered from that, man.
Yeah, I mean, Conor Benn is he hasn't had many, his resume is just moving forward slowly. He's cleaning up the domestic European level. Now he's fighting a fighter that you guys know has put on a good account of himself against Sean Porter and other fighters. So hopefully Conor Benn comes in and shows people that, you know what, London's got something to offer at an early age. He's a young boy, and let him come and make some noise, because the brother loves fighting. His dad's a legend. His dad's Nigel Benn, bro. He was a superstar in boxing, if you want to talk about superstars.
Yes, he is. He was. Yes, he was. Yes.
Okay, because he became a superstar. He wasn't the greatest boxer, but he had such intense power, and like he was he was hypnotized every time he went in that ring, and he would end up being a good boxer just with his intensity and power. And Conor Benn possesses that from the DNA of his dad. So hopefully, like L Dog said, that people are watching Conor Benn in America and different countries now, because some of the fighters in England is slowed down because of the pandemic. So it's good for them to get going as well, For sure, bro. And I think we're going to agree, right, L Dog, that you had Josh Taylor in your top 5.
Man.
Of the fighters that you think are going to do great things and maybe change the script where people are going to be speaking about him.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, man. Well, you know what? I'm appreciated to everybody who came in the chat. We had a good chat today. And, like I said, we got good fights for the weekend. I'm going to be live for some of those fights in England, by the way. Daniel Dubois, Joe Joyce. And as you know, Conor Benn's coming to step up. So we're going to be on those fights. And then we'll join you guys in America for the Roy Jones Jr. and Tyson card. Are they wearing head guards, L Dog, or anybody know about this?
Tyson nah, I'm not sure, man.
Okay.
No, I don't think so. No.
I hope they do. But you know, the rest of the card's not nothing serious either, is it really?
Not it's really, like no.
Badu Jack and then the internet guy, Jake Paul. So it's a bit of a weird card, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, I'm more interested in Chris Colbert versus Jaime Arboleda. Jaime Arboleda earlier this year fought I think it was Jason Velez, and that was a real good fight. So I want to see Jaime Arboleda versus Chris Colbert for the WBA interim 130-pound title.
Yeah.
And yeah, one of my favorite fighters returning this weekend, Alan the Savage Babbage.
Yeah. He's fighting. Yeah. He's fighting Tom Little, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he fighting Tom Little, man. I like Babbage. You know, he ain't the best, but he's a fun fighter to watch.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna get ready to go because I gotta really get me some sleep. But I want to thank you, WRAPSTAR. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here, man.
Can't hear you. Yeah, man, we got Babbage. We got some good fights coming up, man. And we've got Huey Fury too, right? I think Huey Fury fighting too, bro.
He's fighting on AJ undercard.
Yeah, okay, he's fighting on the AJ undercard. Somebody told me he was fighting. So Babbitt's fighting this weekend, right? And on the Daniel Jabbar card, right?
Yeah, no, he's fighting on Conor Benn.
Conor McGregor. I'm fucking so early right now. I mentioned that guy, Conor McGregor. But yeah, Conor Benn's card. Because Conor Benn is actually, yeah, that's right. Conor Benn's actually got his own card. He's the main attraction in that card, right? Yeah. He's the main attraction. So yeah, man, we're really looking forward to these fights on the weekend. And I'm so glad that you guys are watching the guys in England too, man.
We are definitely. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Let's keep it real, bro. But I'm happy for everybody who came in the chat and, you know, smash that like button. We had a little content today. L Dog, thanks for pulling up. We'll catch you soon, L Dog. And
peace out, man.
Yeah, and just let the other brother, just let everybody know where they can find you, bro.
Oh, this the Underrated Darkness. My channel's the Underrated Darkness. You can find me on YouTube. Live in America. Just type Underrated Darkness. The Underrated is not, instead of the one R, instead of two R's, it's one R. Underrated Darkness. You can find me. It's the same one that you see. That same one you pull up. You know, subscribe to me. You know, I'm gonna have the Underrated boxing talk this Saturday, 6:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Watch out. We got some good stuff coming up. So watch out for that.
Yes. I mean, I'm gonna come and check you out for sure, bro. And we'll cook something up when we next time meet, bro.
Definitely. Thank you. Appreciate it. And then, and also WRAPSTAR, you know what I'm saying? I want you to keep the brother lit up and everything. Keep the brother lit up.
Yeah, I'm reaching out to the American audience. That's why I'm trying to catch both countries at the same time. You know what I mean? So I'm grinding early in the game, bro. Early, because I got to catch the Europeans.
Yeah,
I got to catch the Americans. I got to catch the Australians. I got to catch worldwide.
Yeah, so man, bro. Come on my channel too. We welcome y'all. You know what I'm saying? UK fans and everybody, y'all come. Man. Come.
Yeah, man. I'll be there, bro. I'll be there to support you. Yeah, man. So look, thanks for pulling up, bro, and
anytime.
Some of your knowledge, bro.
Pleasure. All right, peace.
All right, bro. Peace. Yo, everybody, thanks for coming in. Smash that like button. Don't forget to don't forget to press the notification. You know, and subscribe to the channel. Let's keep growing, bro. Because all we're talking about is boxing. And I even got a platform for the trolls. I even got the platform for the haters. I got the platform for the people who love boxing. I got the platform for the people who just want to smoke. So you know what I mean? Just keep it going, bro. Let's keep this shit moving, bro. You know what I mean? So, yo, everybody, peace out. Peace out to the chat, bro. Respect to the chat, bro. Peace.